let me go to my mails and check. This is yesterday's another link. Uh, okay. So this is the link which I was developing. Okay. So let me do one thing. So yesterday I was trying with this thing to create it. Okay. So I hope everyone got this thing. Okay. Just a minute. Uh, did everyone got the mail yesterday? Verification mail? Verification mail. Did everyone got that? Okay, most of the candidates are saying they got the link. Okay, fine. So what I need to say is that after you get the mail, you just have to click on the verify account. Okay. So just you have to click on that verify account. Still opening that link. See, the very first thing is that you need to create that org first. Whatever the things you have to do, I will repeat it again that how you can create the org over there. Okay. So don't worry if you haven't got that mail. So here it is asking me to change the password to create the password over here. So I'll provide the password. Okay. Then I'll confirm this password. Then here you can see there is a security question over here. In the security question, you have to select the question wherever you want to answer it correctly. Okay. So don't write anything over there. If you are by mistakenly, if you are doing something like this and you are trying to change the password, this will work for one time. Okay. In case in future, if you are forgetting the password, then it will ask you the security question to select the security question, and you have to answer the same answer where you are answering over here. Okay. So please don't miss this thing. Just answer it correctly. So in future it will help you. Okay. So like suppose I am giving this some name, city name, and I'm just clicking on the change the password. Okay. See, I'll share you that link once again. Okay. When if you want to create that account, I will share you that link once again with everyone. Just go to that link. I will repeat the things, whatever you need to fill over there. So I've shared the link where you can create your own org. Okay. So first thing is that you need to enter your first name and last name. This is the basic requirement. Okay. So all the fields present over here are mandatory. Here you can see the star marks over there. Correct. Then you have to provide the email ID which is working. Okay. Whatever the email ID which you have used for the registration purpose, same email ID you can use it over email. Then you will definitely means you can't verify that account. Correct. So you just provide the email ID correct. Then select the role as a developer. Okay. Then instead of company name, you can give the college name as well. If you have company name, then you provide it. Okay. No one will check that in which company you are working over there. Then just provide the country, region. Okay. Just select the country. You know that. Then the postal code is nothing but the PIN code. Okay. So just provide the PIN code over there. And the most important thing over here is that username. The username has two criteria. It should be in the email format and it should be unique. If you are reusing that, that means it will throw an error. It will say that this this username is already been registered, so you can't register it for this username. And then finally you have to check in this checkbox and just you have to click on this sign me up. Okay. So now I have verified my account over here and I got this mail. Okay, so we will start with the very basic navigation user interface thing, and then we'll move to some part of it. Okay, so I hope everyone got the mail regarding this verification. Okay, so very first thing is that you need to create the org. First thing is that you need to create the org. Okay, so whatever the tasks you are doing, whatever the practice you are doing, you just have to do that practice on this specific org only. Okay, so it will help you whatever the testing and whatever the development you are developing in that org, it will be just it will be the just practice over there. Okay, for you, if you are creating this, then you can link this Salesforce account to Trailhead as well. Okay, so think about this and you create it, because whatever the task you have to complete, that you have to complete in the org only. Correct? So that is the thing. You need to practice this thing. See, if you are saying that you haven't got the mail, that means you have made something mistake over there while creating it, while filling the information. If you are filling the information correctly, then definitely you will get the mail. Okay, so please don't panic. Simply provide the correct information. I'm repeating the 2 points which are mandatory over there. If they are asking for the if they are asking for the company name, just provide your college name. It is not necessary that you should provide the company's name only. Okay, then even you can do one thing over there, that where there is a role, just give the role as a developer, and there is a postal code, just give the postal code as a pin code. And the most important thing is that uh, you should give the unique name for the username. Okay, it should be unique and it should be the email format. Correct? So okay, then so we'll start this session now with the new topic. So you are verifying that whenever you are verifying that username, your account, you will open this first page. Okay, you will get this page. Then this is the very basic page which is getting opened when we are creating the page. Okay, so here you can see there is a quick find box. This is the setup object. Here you can find all the configuration part of it. Okay, so whatever the configuration we need to do in the application, we will definitely get it over here. Okay, then here you can see there is an app launcher. So just by clicking on the app launcher, you can see the multiple applications over here. So just by clicking on view all, here you can see there are multiple applications which are present over here. Now you might be thinking there are already some applications present in this. Yes, when as soon as we create this Salesforce developer org, we get these all applications inside these inbuilt applications. These are the all the standard applications. Whatever the things which are coming, where as soon as we create the free developer org, we get some applications, and that applications are called as standard. See, there will be two things. Whatever we build it is the custom one, and whatever it comes when as soon as we create the org is the standard one. So standard one is the one which is automatically coming as soon as we are creating the org. Okay, and whatever we will be building, that application will be known as the custom application. Okay, so that's the thing over here. So these are all standard application. If you want to switch these applications, you can even drag them and you can place it over there. So whatever the requirement is there, is you can simply drag that application and you can place it over there. Okay. So instead of that, you can use that. So I can manage everywhere. Okay. So you just have to drag and you just have to place it over there. Okay. So whatever you want to keep it, just keep it over there and it will be dragged over there so that you can shuffle it. Okay. So this is the thing which is called as an app launcher. Then if suppose I'm going to the sales application over here. So here you can see this name is the sales application name. Whatever comes beside this app launcher is the application name. This is the icon for this application. Okay. Whatever you can see over here, whatever you can see over here is the tabs. Okay. Whatever you can see over here is the tabs. Please pay attention, guys. You can ask questions in last 5 to 10 minutes as also, but whatever the things which are mandatory here, just pay attention. Okay. You can ask the questions at last 10 minutes also. Okay. So just pay attention. See, this is, I'm repeating again, this is the app launcher where you can get all the applications which are inbuilt, and also you, whatever the application which you will be building, it will come under this app launcher. Okay. So beside that app launcher, it will be the application name. And whatever you can see, these are homes, opportunities, leads, tasks, files, accounts, contacts, these are all tabs. Okay. So whatever you can see at the topmost bar, here you can call it as a tabs. Okay. Then if suppose I'm moving to this account tab, here you can see, if suppose here you can see it is a recently viewed. But if suppose I want to see all the records which are there in the accounts, so I'll click on this drop down button, and here you can see there is an all accounts. So what I will do, I will select the all accounts, and I'll drop this pin. Okay. Now you can see already some records are present over here. There are already some records present over here. These are all the standard records which are coming as soon as we are creating the org. Okay. So what is happening over here? We can see all the records. So these are all the records over there. Whatever you can see in the list is called as records. Now let me show you. This is the app. This is the tab which is representing the account object. I will explain you what is object, what is tab, what is fields. I will explain you that thing first, then I can use these terms to explain you. Okay, first we'll see the basic things over here. So here you can see there is a search bar. Here you can see this search bar is called as the global search in the Salesforce. Okay, so whatever the things which you need to search in the Salesforce, you can directly type it over here and you will definitely get that. Okay. So here you can see whether you want to search for all, or whether you want to just search for the specific accounts, then you can directly enter over here. If you want to search for all means you can search for this whole Salesforce org. Okay. So this is the universal global search bar. Okay. Then here you can see there is a search this list. Means if suppose you want some specific records to need to be you want to see the some specific records, so you can just simply insert the name over here, or whatever you want to you just give the input, it will give you the output with that record. Okay. If suppose I am giving the name as an gene point. Okay. And I'm trying to search, so here it is giving me that specific record. Okay. So whatever you give, it will just throw. Okay, so if you want to search some specific record, you can directly search in this search list. Okay, so that was the search list. And then here you can see if you want to control this list view, you can directly control it. Suppose here you can see there is account side, billing state, phone type, and account owner. If you want to change this view, if you want to remove some fields, instead of this field you want to add some another field, so what you will be doing, just click on this gear icon and just move, select the fields to display. So just go to that fields to display. Okay. So in this field, if you don't want this account owner alias. Okay. So what you will be doing, just click on that and just throw that account owner alias into the available fields. Okay. So it will went into the available fields. Now the fields which are visible are present over here. Okay. Now if suppose I want to add this active in this visible field, so I will click on that active and I will place that add over here. So it will be visible in that field. if I want this active to be at the uppermost position, so what I will do, I will click on that active and I will just click on this upward direction bar. Okay. Then here you can see it came at the third position. Okay. If I want to remove this billing state, then if I'll click this and I'll remove this. Okay. So I'll save this. So whatever I have selected will be only be displayed. So in this way, you can select as per your choice. There are multiple options present over here. If you want to rename it, you can rename as well. We will see these things slowly. If you want to delete, you can delete from here as well. Okay, and you can delete from here as well. So what this delete is doing, if suppose you are checking in this checkbox, okay, and you want to delete it, you can directly go over here and you can simply select the delete. Okay, so in this way, you can manage this gear icon. Then here you can see there is a display as a table. So there are the three types of view over here for the tables. Whatever you want, you can just select it. So this is the basic table where you can see rows and columns, correct? And also here you can see there is an two more options which are present, Kanban and split view. If suppose you select the Kanban, you can optimize the objects very correctly. Okay. So if suppose you want to select by with the annual revenue whatever you are generating, so you can just simply select that Kanban view and you can just give a look on it. Okay, and I'll save this. So it will create a Kanban view. I can easily optimize that how many revenue is being generated. Okay, so this is the best way. If you just visit this thing in the opportunity, it will be better to uh, understand. So if suppose I'm going to this opportunities, okay, and I want the new list view. So here you can see there is nothing over here. So what I should do? So just go to all opportunities. Okay, then drop this pin, then click on this gear icon, then select the then I want this Kanban. Okay, so here you can see how many there are multiple stages, as I told you yesterday also, that in the opportunities there are multiple steps which are getting qualified one by one. So you can easily optimize these things in the particular records and as well. So in this way you can use the Kanban. Okay, then there is a split view. Let me take you to the accounts. So you don't have to do what you have to do, just select the split view. If you select the one specific record, you can directly get the details over here only. Okay, if you are selecting the split view, so here you can see as you are clicking on this record, it is giving the detail of that specific business. Okay, here you can see you don't have to click on that record and then page will open, some another page will be opening and you will select that. Okay, so this is the detail view. Okay, so let me change this again. This is the split view. So just clicking on the table, and what I this table is doing, if suppose we want to see this record, what you have to do, just click this. So this whole new page will be generating over here. Okay, so it will not be it is like you can say somewhat of the time will be lost, but it is okay, not that much of things are happening over there. Okay, so I hope you got these things over here. Then if you want to refresh this records, you can simply click on this refresh. If you want to edit the list, you can simply edit the list. Here you can see it is automatically reflecting over here. If you want to edit over here, you just select it and you can edit over there. Okay, so in this way you can edit it. Then there is a charts which you can get it. Okay, so we will see these charts and all in the when we will see the reports and dashboard, everything. And if you want to create some filters, so you can create the filters also. Okay, so if you want to add some filters as per the criteria, whatever the things which you are looking, so you can use that. Okay, so if account name, I'm looking for the account name, or what should I do? I will select the active. Okay, field active. and if suppose I'm giving the value as an yes, okay. So let me, I'll select yes and I'll click on done. So whatever the records which I want, it will be displayed with the active position with a yes only. Okay. So here you can see with the whatever the records which are active, uh, that records are only visible to me. So in this way, whatever the criteria which you want to save it in the filter, you can just manage it. Okay. So in this way, you can just remove that things as well if the filter work is over. Okay. So that is the thing, and this basic user interface of it. And then if you again, if you want to go to back to the setup configuration thing, so whatever the configuration you need to do is just come to this gear icon and just go to this setup. Okay. Here in the setup, you can do all the configuration parts of it. Okay. So here you can see as we are in the configuration, here you can see whatever the things which we need to build, we will building from here only. In the quick find box, we have to search, then object manager is there. Whatever the setup configuration we have to do, we just have to come to this gear icon and just have to click on the setup. Okay, so it will be redirected to this page. So this is all the configuration part of the Salesforce. Okay, till here everything is clear, right? I hope everyone is paying attention. Please, you can ask these questions at the last 10 minutes also. Just please pay attention, whatever the topics which I'm covering. If you are missing this thing, you will be facing problem because I'll use these terms only. Okay. Uh, See, I am repeating very quickly now. These are all tabs. Here you call it as a app launcher. This is the application name. Whatever the configuration you need to do, you just have to click on the gear icon, and there you have to be click on the setup. So you can find all the configuration part of it. Then if you want to change the fields, whatever the things which you can see in the table, if you want to change these things, you just have to click on this gear icon, and there you can see there is a select fields to display. So as per your choice, you can select that thing over here. Okay. And there are multiple list views over here. As per your requirement, you can keep that. Okay. Then if you want to edit, you can simply use the edit list and you can manage the editing over here. Then this chart view, we'll see it after some time. Then here you can see the show filters. So whatever the filters you want to keep it, you can just keep it. As we have seen that we have set one filter for the active. Whatever the records which are active should be displayed. So I've cleared that filter now, but I've set it that filter to active. So it was displaying that records only. Okay. Till here, everything is clear, right? The username should be, see, the username should be in the email format and it should be unique. So just take your name and just give some number. Suppose there is XYZ name. So just give XYZ name, XYZ 123321, whatever the number you can remember, just give that number and you can create that. Okay. So that is the thing. You need to create that org. And then now the important things to understand over here, please pay attention. I am repeating again and again. So if you are missing these parts, then you will struggle if I am using that specific words. Okay. So whatever the things which you can see over here in the column, whatever is there in the column is called as field. This account name, so I will call it as a column header. You can see account name, account site, active phone, type. These are all fields. Okay. So whatever the things which you can see in the rows are nothing but the records. Okay. I'm repeating once again. Whatever you can see in the column head, it is called as field. This account name, account site, active phone. These are all fields, and whatever you can see in the rows are nothing but the records. Please make a note of this thing. Okay. So whenever I'm using this word, you should understand that what is fields and what is records. And the whole table is known as object. If you are not getting, then I can explain in the simple way as well. So if suppose there is a name, there is a email, then don't go with the spelling, then phone, then industry. Okay. So whatever I've written here, name, email, phone, industry are nothing but the fields. Okay, now here you can see. So these are fields. And whatever you can see over here, so these are all whatever it comes under this so many rows. So it will come as an records. Okay. So whatever the bold, whatever it is in the bold is the fields, and whatever you can see in the rows are nothing but the so rows records. Okay. So this is the thing, columns are fields, rows are records. Okay. And the whole table is known as object. Okay. So just make a note of these things. Now we will see that now we will start building the application. Okay. So please pay attention. What we will do, first we will create the object. Okay. First we will create the object. Then we will create the tab. Then we will create the app, and then we'll create the fields. Okay. So these four things are needed to create an application. Please make a note of this thing. These four things are needed to create the application. Okay. So object, you know that what is object. So we need to build a table. So it will be automatically generated. Just have to create the objects. Then you need to create the tab after creating the object. Then you need to create the app. Then we will create the fields, everything over there. Okay. So everything is clear till now, right? So now first task is to create the object. But what we need to do, first we'll give the name or application name as an organization. Suppose we need to build the application as an organization. Okay. So what we will do, this is the application name. Okay. App name is organization. Now what kind of objects we can take it? We can take the, so first let me explain you this thing. So here you can see there is an opportunities tab, leads tab, tasks tab, files tab, and accounts tab, right? So these tabs are representing the objects. So if suppose the tab name is opportunities, that means the object name is opportunity. Okay, these tabs are representing the objects. Okay, so whatever the things you need to build, you will build in the objects only. Okay, so these accounts you can see is accounts tab is the this is accounts is the tab, but it is representing the object account. Okay, so the object name is account. Here object name is contact. Here object name is campaign. Okay, so whatever the name which you are giving for the object is represented with the tabs which you can see with the list view. Okay, so now we will go back over here. Now we need to create some tab. So as our application name is organization. So what things can be there in the organization? First thing can be the employee, correct? Second thing can be the department, right? Then the third object can be the activities. Then if we don't take these activities, we'll remove this. No need to worry. Or let it be as whatever it will be there. Then object can be the project. Okay, so these four objects are there. So we need to build these four objects. Okay, these are the four objects and we need to build this. Fine. So employee is the object, department is object, activity is object, and project is object. Okay, please pay attention over here. We need to create an object now. So we are creating the objects. Okay, yes, correct. Tabs are all in the plural form. So employee object, department object, so activity will be coming over here. Okay, so employee, department, activity, and project. So these are all these are the four objects over here. Now let us build these four objects over here. So let's go and create it. So how you can create this object? You just have to click on this gear icon, then go to the setup. After clicking on the setup, you just have to click on the object manager. Then after coming to this object manager, here you can see there is a create option. So here you can see there is a create option. There you can see two options, create the object with the custom object and create object from the spreadsheet. So for now, we can create. So one thing to note over here, if suppose someone asks you the question that in how many ways you can create an object. So there are three ways which you can where you can create an object. So just click on this create option, create drop down. There is a custom object. There is a custom object from spreadsheet. Even from here also you can make the object, as well as here you can see there is a schema builder. With this schema builder also you can create an object. Okay, for now we are just going with the custom object. Okay, so just click on create and click on the custom object. So why it is named as a custom object? See, you can see there are multiple objects which are present over here. These are all the standard objects which are present over here. You can't delete these objects. What you can see the name, the type is standard object. The type is standard object. You can't delete the standard things which are coming with this Salesforce free developer org. Okay. So if suppose we are making this create and first object name is employee, correct? So what we need to do over here, it will open the page to create an object. So just wait. Okay, so it is asking give the label. So our label is employee. Okay, so we just provide the label as an employee. Then it is asking the plural label. So plural label will be employees, correct? So here you can see there is an employees. So it is a plural label. Okay, we are giving the object name as an employee. Object name is employee. Okay, then it is asking to give the description. So you can give the description. Okay, this is the best practice. For the best practice, you need to give some description whenever you will be working on the real time. It is the best practice to give some description to that specific thing. If suppose I'm giving uh, something over here. Okay, this is the Salesforce employee. You can give anything. I'm just giving to show you that you should give some description over there. Then it is asking whether you want to keep this context as a sensitive help, or so it will give some help over there as soon as you are clicking over there, and it will give some information regarding that. Then if you want to open it with the visual force, you can simply, so just keep it as it is. We don't want to make any change over there with the visual force page and all. Then it is asking what should be uh, the name of that record. See, as soon as you create the object, the four fields will be automatically generated. So one of that field name is record name. So the record name, how it should be displayed over here, it is asking the record name, it is coming with the employee name. Okay, it will automatically come that field with the employee name. Okay, so I don't need to create the specific field for the name field. Okay, so it will automatically generate it. So if I want to keep just as an employee, I can keep it. If just I want to give it as a name, I can keep it. So I'll remove the employee from here. Okay, as I have removed the employee from here, here you can see a record name. I just keep the name as it is. Then here it is asking what kind of data type you want to use. Either you want to keep this as a name, as a text field only, or you should give any auto number. So what will happen in the auto number? It will automatically generate the numbers of records. You don't have to fill any name or any number over there. It will automatically generate the number. So the how it will be generated, it will auto, you just have to use this format. By providing this format, you can use it. We will create this format in some another object. So for now, we will keep this as a text only. Okay. Now it is asking for the optional features, means it is an additional feature if you want to give it. So if you want to generate the report of this, whether you want to generate the report for this object or not, so you can give the permission from here. So I am allowing these reports from here. Then it is asking what kind of activity, if you want to allow for the activities or not. I will show you that what are the activities. So I'll just check this checkbox. Then the track field history. If you want to track the history of field history, you can see that in the object also. Okay, so just click it over there. Then allow chatter groups. Yes, I will allow. So these are all the additional features which are coming. If you want to give the permission, you can give it. It is not mandatory. If you're feeling that it is not mandatory to give, so you can leave it blank also. Then it is the object classification. It is the settings which are used to some some another enterprise application objects. So if suppose you want to share some specific things related to this object, so either you should be allowed for this or not. Then allow for the bulk API. This is all by default it coming when you are creating the object. That is also, if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can leave it as a blank as well. Then there is an two options for the deployment status. One is the in development, and another one is the deployed. When we are still not confirmed whether that object should be there or not, or whatever the things we should we create it or create it in or not, then we will keep it in the in development. Means it is still not built. That object will be considered as still some work is going on that particular object. But if suppose we keep this as an deployed, that means that object is completely ready to use. Okay, so we will keep it as an deployed only. Then it is asking when this setting is enabled, you can allow the search. So if you want to give some permission that whenever you are searching this specific object, whether you should get that object in the search bar or not. So just give it. Then you can see add notes and attachment. Yes, I will allow. Then it is asking me that whether you want that launch new custom tab wizard after saving this custom object. Now what is it is asking, if suppose as soon as I'm checking in the checkbox and I'm saving this record, it will redirect me to the tab creation thing. So I don't want to do that. First I need to create all the objects, then I will move to the tabs. Okay. So what I will do, I'll just leave it as a blank and then I'll save this. Okay. So I'm saving this. So it is getting created. So here you can see. So here you can see there you can see the object is being created and the object is having some API name. Okay. Here you can see there is an API name employee, right? So this underscore C is representing that it is a custom object. Okay. This underscore C is representing the custom object. I will show you that how it is getting identified that it is the custom. I will show you. Then this is the detail view of the object. Okay. If suppose you want to see the fields, whatever you have created. See, I told you that 4 fields will be automatically generated as soon as you create the object, right? So here you can see there is a created by, which is automatically generating as soon as you create the object. Then is the last modified by, and last modified by, after that it is the name which we used. It was asking for the record name. As I told you, it is asking for the record name what you should keep. I removed the employee from here and I just kept the name, so it is displaying the name only. If suppose I should have, if suppose I would have kept that employee name, then it would have come with the field name as an employee name, but I removed the employee from that, so that's why it is showing the name over there. Then here you can see the owner is there. Okay, so owner is there. That means it is showing the owner ID. Okay, so these 4 fields, please remember, in the interview perspective, they might ask as soon as we are creating the object, which 4 fields are being created. Okay, so you should be able to answer this thing. Okay, so just make a note of this thing. As soon as you are creating this, as soon as you are creating this object, you will get this created by, last modified by, name and owner. Correct? Now just move to the object manager and just see, scroll down. Here you will find the employee. See, everywhere it is the standard object written. But here you can see there is an employee underscore C, which is being displayed as the custom object, and it is having some description. This is the Salesforce employee and the date on which you have created it, and it is active. And here you can see if you want to edit that object, you can simply edit it. If you want to delete, you can delete also. Here you can't see standard objects. There is no option to delete or edit. Correct? So just you can do whatever things you want to do. You can do it on the custom objects only. Correct? Everything is clear till now here. Okay. So we have created one object. The another object is another object is department. Okay. So let's create the department object over here. So again, we will create the department object. So just go to the custom object. Okay, so it is asking for the label. Just give the label as a department. Okay. Then it is asking for the plural label. So it will come as a departments. Correct? Then scroll down. Either you want to start with the vowel sound or we don't want to do anything over there. Then it is asking the object name. So object name is department, correct? Then the department various depart org. Okay. Okay, so I'm just giving any description over there. Then it is asking me the department name. Instead of department name, what I will keep, I'll remove this name from here. Okay. And now what I want, I don't want to give any name for this name field for this. So what I will do, I will select the auto number. As soon as I'm selecting this auto number, it is asking me to give the display format. Okay. So here it is given an example that it should be some initial, then hyphen, and in the curly brackets, you should give some numbers. So as it is with the starting with the department, so what I will do, I'll type it D hyphen, then in the curly braces, what I will do, I will give some number as in 000. Okay. Then it is asking me the starting number. If suppose I give the starting number as 2, then how it will start the number 002, 003, 004. But if suppose I am giving the starting number as an 1, that means record will be start generating with the 001, 002. So it will come in the sequence as it is asking the starting number, correct? Then what you need to do is that just click on the same criteria, whatever we have selected for the previous object. So just give it, then just allow search, add notes, and then simply save this. So this department is also being created. Then you can check in the fields in relationship. There you can see the 4 fields which are being generated. Okay, so here you can see the name field is being created, right? Created by name, last modified by, and owner ID. So these are the same 4 fields which are getting automatically generated, correct? So these are the 4 fields which are getting automatically generated. Then moving again, we need to create one more object. So what I will do, again, I'll go to the object manager. I'll click on the create custom object. Now the third object name is activity. So what I will do, I'll create the activity. Okay, I'm creating the activity. Then it is asking for the plural name. So what I will do, I will change it to activities as in plural form. Correct. Now same thing. Again, don't want to be the name something. So just I'm giving the activity and I'll change this text to auto number. Then auto number, just give the display format as in same. Use the initial as in activity. So just give hyphen. Then in the curly brackets, just provide some number. Okay. Then just start with the 1. Then same thing over here. Then just allow search and add notes. That's it. Then save. Now it is asking whether you want to create one more object. So you can click it save and new. If you are creating the last object, then you can simply use the save object, save button. So now I want to create one more object as I'm having another object name as a project. So I'll click on save and new. So here you can see directly it is coming with this page and asking me that should I give this thing with should I create one more object? So yes, I will create it. So it will be as a project. Okay. So the plural form of it is projects. So I will keep this as a project name only, as a text name only, and I'll allow the same things, allow reports, allow activities. everything same. Then allow search, then add notes, and then save it. So this was our last object. So I'll click on save. So now we have created the four objects. Whatever objects we need, we have created it, right? Employee is created, department is created, activity is created, and project is created, right? So this is completed. Object thing is completed. Now, what I will do, I will create the tabs. Okay. So how should we create the tabs is like simply you have to go to this home button, click on the home tab. Okay. Just give me a minute. Oh, sorry for the interruption. So here you can see there is the home tab. So just click on that home tab. As I told you, whatever the configuration you need to do, you will do all the things in the setup, correct? So now object is being created. Now we need to create the tabs. So just click on the tabs. Just type the tabs, and here you can see there is a tabs in the under user interface. So just click on tabs. Okay, here you can see there is the custom object. There are multiple tabs which you can be generated. Here you can see lightning component tabs, everything it is there. But now, right now we have built the custom objects, right? So we need to build the custom tabs, correct? So just click on the new. So here you can see it is asking the object which object you want to create the tab. So first object was employee. You can select any object, right? So here you can see whatever the objects which we have created, it is getting displayed. So we'll just create it by sequence. So we have created the employee. So we have selected the employee. So we need to create the tab for the employee object, correct? As I told you, the tabs are nothing but they are representing the objects only, correct? So here you selected the object and it is asking for the tab style. So tab style, you just have to click on this lookup. Okay, so just click on this lookup. There you can see the multiple icons over there. So just select randomly whatever the icon you want to select it. So just select it. Okay. Then it is asking for the splash page custom link. We don't want to do anything. It's just whatever the things which are there, that is there. Then it is asking for the description. So this tab is representing employee object. Okay. So I'm just giving randomly any kind of description. Then you just have to save this. It is asking for the next. So just click on next. Then it is asking for the profiles. For right now, just keep it as it is. I'll explain you when we'll move to the security part. Then I will explain you for regarding the profiles. For right now, just let it be as in by default for every profile. Okay. So here you can see there are every profile. Or if you want to change, what you can do, simply click on this default on drop down. So let's begin. We'll start from now only. So we'll keep three profiles only default on, and other profile should be off only. So what I'll do, I'll keep all the default off. Okay. And I'll click on the apply a different tab visibility because I can't change over here, right? So as it is showing default off for everyone. So what I need to do, I'll just need to click on this. Now it is able to display. So what I will do, I'll just keep the three profiles as in default on. Okay. So which three profile will be there? System administrator default on, then standard user as in default on, and standard platform user as in default on. All the other profiles should be default off only. Okay. So here you can see all the profiles are default off. Only I'm giving these three profiles privileges. Okay. As in default on. Then I'll click on next. Again, it is asking to which object it should be, which application it should be visible. Right now, we haven't created any application, so it is better to keep it by default. If you want to just display some specific application only, then you just have to create that app first, and then you have to come to this tab, and then you have to select that specific application, that check in the checkbox, then only that tab will be visible in that particular application only. Okay. So right now we will keep in the include tabs with for the every application. Okay. Right. So we have selected for the all the applications. Then we'll click on save. So first tab is being created for the employee. Here you can see the employee tab is being created. Now again we have to move to new. So here you can see it is asking for the object. Now, as soon as you created the employee object tab, then here you can see there is no employee. So as soon as you create the tab for that specific object, that tab will be gone from here. That option will be vanished from here. Okay. So now we will create the tab for the department. And it is asking for the tab style. So again, what I'll do, I'll select the random thing over here and then just click on next. Then again, same thing I'll do with this. I'll just give three profiles the privileges. So just go scroll down. Just put this three profile default on and click on next. Then again, include in the all profiles. Okay, so I went back. So just click on next. Then click on save. Okay. So department tab is also being created. Now again, I need to create one more tab. So what I will do, I'll select the another object activity, then select the activity as an icon tab style, then give the description and click on next. And the same thing I'll do here, default off, apply different tab visibility, correct? Then I'll click on next, then save this. Okay. So third tab is also being created. Now the fourth tab is there. The object is just single object is being remaining over there. So we have selected the object as a project, then type style. So I have selected the icon, then click on next, then again default off, then just go with the three profiles which you have chosen, default on, default on, default on, then click on next, then save this. Okay. So we have created our four tabs as well, right? We have created the four tabs. Now what we will do, we have to create the, so as of now, we have done with this tabs as well. This tab is also completed. Now we need to create the app. Okay. So the third thing is app. So just move over there. Now in the quick find box, what you should do, you just have to search for the app manager. Here you can see there is an app manager. So just click on the app manager. Here you can see the new Lightning app. So whatever the applications which you can see, these are all the standard applications which are present over here. Okay. All these are all the standard applications, right? So, as we were looking into sales applications, so there are multiple service applications. So there are marketing applications. These are all applications which are already there. So these are all the standard application. Now we need to build the custom application. So just click on new Lightning application. Now it is asking what app name should be given. So as we have decided, we will give the application name as an organization. Or we will give this organization management. Okay, so it will automatically take the developer name as an organization. Okay, now this is the okay. Now it is asking for the image, so just click on upload and let's give some image over here. So that image will be uploaded over here. Okay, I know that this is a school, but I'm having this image, so I've just included that. Okay. So whatever the image you select, it will be getting displayed over here. Then it is asking the primary color hex. So as we have seen that here you can see there is a background with the blue color. So it is getting displayed with this. If you want to change this background color, so what we will do, click this drop down and whatever the color you want, suppose I'm clicking on this red and here you can see it is at the blackmost part. So what I will do, I'll keep it as take it to the right side, dark red, and I'll click on done. So here you can see there is a code for that. This code is representing this color. Okay. Now here you can see there is an org theme option. Then if you keep this org instead of that, it will keep this give this color for that back theme. Okay, org theme. So we don't want to do that. Then here you can see there is an organization management. You can see and the description is coming that managing all the data of the org. Then click on next. Then this is the navigation items of the applications. So whatever the applications which are there. Now here you can see there is a standard navigation and console navigation. So standard navigation is the one, if suppose we select the standard navigation, uh, suppose there is an account object. If suppose we are opening that account object and see there are some relations between some particular objects. Account is having the relationship with the contact, account is having relationship with the opportunity, correct? So there are multiple relation over there. So if suppose we are going to that account object and we are opening one particular record, so if that record is having some relation with some another record, another object record like contact record. So if suppose we are going to that related tab and we are selecting that record, it will redirect us to another page, another tab. So it is happening, it is directly changing that page and it is redirecting to some another page. So it will happen in the standard navigation. If suppose we want to change it to console, so what will happen if suppose we keep this console navigation, it won't directly take you to the another page. It will create some sub tab for that, and then that sub tab will be opened. That no another page will be open. I will show you that how the things will be going if we select that console navigation. Okay. So right for now, we just select the standard navigation only. Then it is asking for the supported forms factors. So for these 2 points, just remember this console navigation is opening the sub tabs. Okay. Then here you can see there is a supported form factors. This application, it is asking where should this application should be visible. Either it should be visible for this desktop and phone, or either it should be just visible in the desktop or just on the phone. Okay, so it is a supported theme. So for now, we will just select for the desktop and phone as it should be displayed over there. It should support both. You might be knowing that Salesforce or application is also present in the Play Store. You can just search for that Salesforce. Okay, you will get there that application in the App Store. Okay, then it is asking the setup experience, how what kind of setup experience you want, whether you want the full option of that setup. So whatever the things which you can, which we are looking into the configuration part, that all the configuration options will be visible in the setup part. If we select the service setup, then it will just open the some service part of it. Okay. So it is asking for the service setup. So it will just open the service, but we want all the full setup in that. Okay. Then it is asking whether you want to personalize the setup settings over here. So this first option is like disable the user personalization of navigation items in this app. So it is like if suppose you want to disable for some specific users, okay, this app should not be visible. So if you want to do that, you can select this checkbox. Then it is asking if you disable this, so this tab will not open in some another app also. So you, if you want to check in this checkbox, you can do that. But I'm not doing that anything over there. So you can click on next. Then you can see utility items. This is just for desktops only. It won't come in the phones and all. So here you can see give your user quick access to productivity tools and add background utility items to your app. So it is just having some utility items. If you want to select it, you can just add that. So if suppose I am clicking on this add utility item, and if suppose I'm selecting this history, so the history you can see from these properties, it will be visible in this way. Okay, so I'll click on this next. Then it is asking the available items. Available items for what? For tabs. Which tab should be visible in this particular application? So what should I select? I have created the 4 tabs, right? So what I will do, I'll select the employee tab first. So just search for the employee. Here you can see there is an employees. So just select that and just add over here. Click. So this will be added over here. Here you can see. Then the another object which I have created is department. So just search for the department. Here you can see there is a department tab. So just click it over here. So again, it is being added, right? Then the third object was activity, right? So just click on the activities and just add it, right? Then there is a fourth object, which is the project. So here you can see project. So just select it and add that. Okay. So here you can see the 4 tabs, 4 objects which I've created. I have selected that, and I'll add more one more like home. Okay. So just let me add this home tab as well. Select this home tab and just add this. Select this home, and I want this tab at the top. So what I'll do, I'll take this at the top by using this up button. Okay. Then click on next. Then it is asking for the profiles. We have selected 3 profiles: standard user, system administrator, and standard platform user, right? So we'll select the first system admin. Why system admin? Because we are the system admin profile user, right? So we need to select this system admin. So I've selected this system admin, right? Then the second profile is standard user. So what I will do, standard. So here you can see there is a standard platform user also and standard user also. So for these 2 profiles, I am giving this privilege access. Okay. So these 3 profiles, whoever is having these 3 profiles will be able to see the application, right? So just click on save and finish. So now our application is being built. So if you want to see that application, you just have to go to the app launcher. If you want to see by over here, so you can directly see here you can see there is an organization management. If you want to directly search from here, you can directly search. So here you can see there is an organization management. So just click on the organization management. So these four tabs which we have created, you can see it over here. So employee is there, department is there, some activity is not there. So if activity tab is missing over here, so what we need to do, again we will change the tab. We'll go to setup. Okay, so tab is already opened over there. So we'll directly go to the quick find box and we'll search for the app manager. So here you can see there is an app manager. Then you need to search for the application which you have built. So here you can see there is an organization management application, right? So just have to click on this drop down button and then just click on edit. Still loading. We have to go to the navigation. Okay. So here you can see there is a navigation item. So one tab is missing, right? But it is there with the activities. We have added the activities, then why it is not visible over there? Just add it once again. Just move back. Save this. Okay. Then go back. We'll move to the application again. Just refresh this page. If it is not visible, that means some permissions are missing over there. So still it is not displaying. So what we will do, just have to go to back to this home, then object manager, search for the activity. Here is a custom object. There is also the same name as a standard object. So if this you are creating some another object, and you should not get confused over there. That's why you can see here with the underscore C, you can see that this is the custom object which we have created. So just click over there, then click on the edit. So I think so we need to delete this because we need to change the this is fine. I need to check with the tabs over there because the permissions over here is fine. So just go to departments and activities, click on edit. Okay, just go back. Let me delete this and let me create it once again. Okay, so click on new object, activity, tab style, click on next, then click on default off, apply on different visibility, then select these three profiles, default on, and default on, then click on next, then save this. Okay, so now again we have created the activities. Now let's move to app manager quickly. Then go to object organization management, click on edit. Go to navigation items. Then it is taking now. Let me drag that and let me take it once again. Okay, so this is only the one. So just select it. Okay, then save this. Now let's check with the organization whether it is reflecting that activities or not. So let's go the organization. Let's refresh this page. So now here you can see activities tab is visible. Actually, the problem occurred over there was that the profile was not taken for the system administrator. That's why it was not showing. Because we are having the system administrator and the most privileged person in the organization is the system administrator who can do whatever he want. Okay, so if suppose the privilege is not given to that system administrator, that means it won't be able to see him, see this particular tab to him. Okay, so that was the reason. Uh, am I too fast? Okay, okay, let me repeat this thing again. Okay, so I'll repeat it once again. So first we have created the object. Okay, object first we have created. Everyone object was clear, right? Please let me know in the chat box. Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Okay, so object was clear, right? Fine. Thanks for the response. Then as soon as we create the object, we just have to click on this gear icon. We have to go to the setup. In the setup, what we need to do, in the quick find box, we have to search for the tabs. So just click on the tabs. And as soon as you create the object, you just have to click on new. And right now there is no object as I have occupied all the objects. So that's why it is not displaying over here. If sorry, if suppose I am creating the objects, it will automatically reflect all the custom objects over here. Okay. So one by one, I need to select that object and I need to select the tab style for that. So I can select any tab style. It is not mandatory to just give some specific tab for the tab style for that specific object. That is not the thing. You can select whatever the object you want to select. Okay. Then as soon as you create the object, you just have to come to this app manager. to create the application. So here you can find all the applications which are already there in the app launcher. So this, whatever the applications which are already there, these are all the standard applications, correct? So if suppose you want to create your own application, so you should select some new lightning application from this button. Just click on the new application. Click on this new lightning application. Okay. Then you have to give your application name. So as I've given the application name as an organization management. So suppose I am creating for you, again, I am repeating this thing. Now I'm just giving the app name as an organization. Okay. So it will take automatically this organization name as soon as you create the app name. Then if you want to give any description, you can just provide that description, whatever the description you want to give. So managing the data. Okay, so you are managing this data, right? So just give this description. See, this is for just for best practice. You need to give some description. Okay. Then here it is asking for the uploading the image. So just click on the upload. Whatever the image you want to give, you can give by yourself. Okay, so here you can see there is an image over there, so I can select it. Okay, then that image will be reflecting over here. Then if you want to change this background, as you can see there is a blue background over here in that application, so I need to change that theme. So if suppose I want to do that, so I'll select this some color, and whatever the circle here, you can see the small circle. If you want to drag it to some dark color, you just click it over there, and that automatically will come over there. Okay, and then select done. Then it is then whatever the theme will be there in the application, background theme will be the red. Okay. If you want to remove this image and you want to add some new image, you can simply click on this clear, and that image will be removed from there. Okay. Then it is asking for the use of the app image color instead of the org's custom theme. So if suppose you don't want to use this, you can use the app image theme also. Okay. Then you can see there is an app launcher preview. So just giving the application name and whatever the description is there, whatever the description we have given, just description is coming below that app name, correct? Then click on next. Then here you can find the navigation style. I will show you that what is this navigation style. If suppose we are there in this record, okay, if suppose I'm opening this employee, okay, let me show you in some sales application, so it will be easy for you as there is having the some related record as well. So just click on the sales application. So I'm just on the accounts. Okay, let me open some specific record. If suppose I am opening this Burlington Textile Corp of America record. So as soon as I'm clicking on this record, it is giving me the detailed view of that specific record. Here you can see there is a related, right? So account is having relationship with the contacts and opportunities, and one more object is there. So here you can see there is a contacts object, and there is an opportunity object, and there is a cases, right? So this whatever the record, this Burlington Textile is having relationship with this record as well in the context, which is the Jack Rogers, right? So this is some business, and that business person is having some another person to whom which we can contact. So it is the Jack Rogers. Okay. If suppose we want to contact that person, then if suppose you want, if we are clicking on this Jack Rogers button, then it will redirect to the contact object. It is not remaining in the account object. It is directly coming to the contact tab. This is the complete new page coming on this user interface. So for that reason, we don't want this. For that reason, it is coming with the standard navigation. If suppose we are in the console navigation, what will happen? This is the account record, and this is a related thing. If you want to see the related object record, So as soon as we click on it, here on this page only, it will open the sub tab. Here only it will open the contact. It will not change the page. Okay. So that is the thing which is happening with this. That is the thing which is happening with the console navigation. For now, that's why we are just keeping it as a standard navigation only. Okay. Then it is asking where it should be supported. So we want this application to be built in the desktop as well as phone. As we are having the Salesforce application in the phone also. So if you want to log in into the phone application as well, so just visit the Play Store and just search for the Salesforce. Okay, there you will find the developer org. Okay, so you can use the same credentials, whatever the credentials which you are using for the desktop, same credentials can be used to the phone as well. Then it is asking for the setup experience. Now I will show you this. What is this setup experience means? If suppose we are at the here, you can see all the setup options are visible over here, right? All the setup options are visible for the configuration part. If suppose we are selecting this with the full setup options, then it will come into it. If suppose we want just service setup, then what will happen? Let me search for the service. Only services will be visible in this particular setup things. Okay. So we don't want that to happen. We'll just keep all the setup options over here. Then it is asking for the personalization settings. So it is asking whether you want to disable this thing or whether you want to keep it. Okay, so we don't want to disable anything over here. Okay, see, it is clearly mentioning that disable end user. So for the user, whether you want to keep this application item or not. So we don't want to do that thing. And even it is asking disable temporary tabs for items outside of this app. So it is asking whether whatever the orgs which are there already in this application, if you want to simply disable these things for them, so you can disable from here as well. So we don't want to do that thing also. Then we'll click on the next. Then it is asking for the utility items. If you want to add more things, so it is here you can see gives your user quick access to the productivity tools and add backgrounds utility items to your app page. If suppose you want to add something, add some additional things on your particular app page, so you can simply add not app page app. So if you want to add it, so you can add from this add utility item. So we can select anything. If you don't want to select, you can directly move to the next button as well. But if you want something to be visible over there, so if suppose I want some history to be shown, so in this kind of way, it will be displayed over there, right? So I'm clicking on next. Then it is asking for the profile tabs which you want to be displayed in the application. As you can see, uh, as we were in the organization application, here you can see these four tabs are visible, correct? These four tabs are visible and we have simply added one more tab as an home. And here you can see this is coming with the red color as well with the background. Okay, why it is coming red? Because we have selected the red color for the application, right? So that's why it is displaying it as a red. Now these four objects we have created. So that's why we want these four tabs should be visible in this application. So we should select that specific objects only. So what is the first one? Employee. Okay, so here you can see there is an employee. If you want to add that tab into that specific thing, you can just simply select it and just add it. Okay, so it will be added in that particular application. Then if you want to add another tab, which is the department. So here you can see there is a departments. So just click on that and just add it. Okay. So in this way, it is getting added. Then the third object, it is getting added activity. So whatever the objects which you are creating, you want to add that objects only into that particular application. That objects only we are adding over here. Okay. And you just have to click on next, and then you have to use the three profiles. As from starting, we are selecting three profiles only. Don't bother about the profiles, because we will see the profiles in very detail when we will move to the security part of it. For now, just uh, please make a note which three profiles which we are using over here. Which first one is the standard user, correct? So just select the standard user from here and just click it over there. Then again, we want standard platform user also. So just add it over there. Then third profile is the system administrator profile. So here you can select it and you can add it, and then just click on the save and finish. Right now I have already created this application, so I don't want to create it once again. So for you, I have repeated these things. I hope this is clear now. I have moved very slowly. Is it fine? Please respond. Okay, fine now. So I can see many number of years. So I'll move to next part of it. So in this way, you can see your application in this app launcher. You just have to search over here. Okay, you will get your application. Whatever the application you want to search, you can simply search over here. If you want to search the object also, that tab also, you can search it. If suppose you want account to be displayed, you can directly search for the account tab and it will be displayed over here. So it is coming in this application as well. Okay. So in this way, you can search for any item of the application, right? Uh, Whether it is the application name or whether it is the object name. Fine. That is clear now, right? So now we have created the employees, departments, projects, and activities. These four tabs are being created, right? So now we are done with this object part as well, application part as well. Now let's see what are fields. Okay. So let's go and create the fields. How you can create the fields is like, just click on the gear icon over here, click on setup. Now you need to create the fields for the employee object, right? So what can be the basic information coming under the object, right? So it can be the name, as the name is already coming with the object, right? So as soon as we have created that employee object, we have selected the record name as a name, right? Employee name was there. So just I removed the employee from that and just kept the name. So name is already there. So I don't have to take care of that name. Then what I want, the detailed information of that employee, email, correct? Then I want his phone number as well. So I'll keep it as a phone number. Then what else I can keep it? I can keep it as an address, right? What else I can add in the employee details? So these many fields are enough for now. If we remind some another field also, so we will add it. For now, just we will keep it as a these four fields. So from this four field, one field is automatically created as we have created the object. Now let us create the email field. Okay. So how we can create the email field? First, we have to come to this object manager. Then in the quick find box, we have to search for the employee object, as we have to create the fields for the employee object only. So just go for the employee object. Here you can see there is an employee object. So just click on that employee object. Click over the fields and relationship, because we have to create the fields, right? So just click on fields. Now here you can see these four fields are already there. So here you can see four field created by, last modified by, name and owner ID, right? So name is already created as I told you. So now I have to create the email. So just click on new, and we will add more fields like state and city. Okay. So there are the uh, 5 fields we need to create. So first one is the email. So now we have done with this name. Now we will create the email. So here you can see there are multiple data types present over here. Now we have to create the email. So we have to search, is there anything related to email over here? So here you can see there is an email, right? If suppose we have to create the name, so what should we select? We should select simple text. If we want to select the address, then we can select the text area long or text area. So you can use the 255 characters in this text area. I will show you that how you can use this kind of data types. So let's focus on the email now. So now, for now, we will select the email as a data type. So here you can see there is an email. So it is saying that allow users to enter the email address which is validated to ensure the proper format. If you suppose there is an email field and you are simply writing the name over there and you are just trying to save that record, then it won't allow you because you are selecting the email format. So the output input should be in the email format only. Okay. So just click on email, then click on next. So now it is asking field label. So field label means what? What name should be given to the that field? So I'll keep it as an email only. Okay. So it will automatically take the field name as soon as you are creating the field label. Okay. Then if you want to give some description, just give this description. Then it is asking whether you want to make this field as a mandatory. So it will come with the star mark. So whenever the user is trying to save that record, you that email field will be the mandatory one. So if you want to keep it required, we can keep it. If we don't want to keep it, we can simply uncheck this checkbox. For now, to show you, I'll keep it as a mandatory. Okay. Then click on next. Then it is asking for the field level security for the profile. If you want to change it, you can change as well. But right now, it is there. Just okay. So let it be as uh, for the OR profiles because we are not working for the profile now. So it is visible for everyone, right? Then click on next. Then it is asking whether you want to create one more field. So you should keep save and new. If this is the last field you are creating, so just click on save. So we need to create one more field. So I will select save and new. So directly it will save and it will click automatically the new also. So we have created the email also. Okay. Now another is the phone. So just go to the data type and search for whether anything is there for the number. So if there is something auto number as well, but we don't want it auto number. Then let us search for the number. Here you can see there is a number, but let us see anything phone related. Phone. So just select the phone. Just click on next. Then the field label is asking for the field name. So just give the phone as a field name, right? Then just give it and say next, right? Then click on next because it is asking for the profiles, you whether you want to give it or not. So if you want to give some profiles, you can give it. Okay. So this is the for standard profile, or you want to keep it for everyone. So you can keep it. If you don't want to keep it, just remove it. So for now, what I will do, as we are working for the system admin, standard user, and standard platform user. So keep it for these 3 profiles only. Then click on next. Then save this. We want to create one more profile, so I'll click on save and leave. So this phone is also created. Now I'll remove this address for now. I'll just keep it the state and city. So what I will do, I'll select a state. So state can be multiple states can be there, right? Multiple states can be there. There can be the Telangana, there can be the Andhra Pradesh, there can be the Tamil Nadu, there can be multiple states, right? Employee can be from any state. So for that, we should have multiple options. So what we can do in the over here is like just we have to select the pick list from here. Okay. So here you can see there is a pick list. This pick list allows you to select the particular option from the particular value from the options. Thereby, there will be multiple options in that pick list. From that pick list, we can select one particular value. So I'll click on pick list, then click on next. Okay, so it is asking me the field label. So as I'm giving the field label as in state, so I will give the field name as in state. Now it is asking whether you want to keep it a global pick list value set or you want to enter by yourself. I will show you that what is this global pick list after this. Okay, but for now, just provide some values over here. So just click on this enter values with each value separated. So what I will do, if suppose I am giving this state name as in Telangana. Okay, so I am giving this state as in Telangana. Now again, I am giving this state name as in. Okay, then third state as in Maharashtra, then fourth state as in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so I'm for now, just for showing purpose, I'm just using these four states only. And whenever you are giving the options, it should be in the new line. Okay, so first I've given one state as in Telangana, then second is the Andhra Pradesh, then third. So everything you should be given in the new line only. Okay, please make sure that you are giving values in the some new line only. Okay. So as you are, yes, it is said that enter values with each value separated by new lines. So that's why we are giving this each value into the new lines. Okay. Then it is asking whether you want to display it a alphabetical order. So you can select it. So I'll select this alphabetical order. Okay. Then it is asking whether you want to keep it the first value as a default. So you can keep it. For now, I am not checking this checkbox. Then it is asking the field name is an state. Okay. So we'll keep it as it is. Then whether you want to make this field as an required. So we don't want to make it as a mandatory. So I'll click on next. Then click on, then it is asking about profiles. So just click it over there. Then just select the three profiles which we are working on: system administrator, standard user, and standard platform user, right? So click on next. And one more field is remaining. So we'll click on the save and new. So the last field over here is city, right? So cities also, there might be multiple cities, right? So what should I take? It should be the pick list only. So just click on the pick list. So as I've selected the pick list over here, again, so just click on next. So whatever the states which I've used over there, I'll just provide the city name according to that only. So I'll provide the field name as in city. Okay, then it is saying that enter the values, each value separated by new line. So what I will do over here, so state was Telangana, Andhra, then Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, right? So I need to enter some cities for related to that states only. So for the Telangana, I'll write Hyderabad. For Andhra, I'll write then Maharashtra was there, Mumbai, Pune, then okay, then we'll give the Chennai. Okay, that's it. So I'll give some cities name over here according to the states. And now what I'll do, I'll click on next. Then click on next. Sorry, we need to select some profiles, right? So we'll select some profiles over here. Click on next. Sorry, let me check which profiles I've selected. Standard platform user, standard user, and system administrator, correct? So click on next. Then this is the last field which we are creating. So I'll click on save. Now here you can see whatever the fields which we have created till now, it is getting displayed city, email, name, then phone number, right? So these all fields are coming under this employee object. Now let's go to the application and see whether it is getting displayed or not. So let's refresh this page. Okay. So now I'll click on the new. Now whatever the fields which we have created, here you can see that fields are getting displayed over here. If suppose I am giving these names over here, so like I am giving this name and I am simply using any kind of things over here and I'm providing some number, then it is asking me for some state. Then if suppose I'm selecting Andhra Pradesh and I'm selecting the city, so see, there are multiple options. Does this Andhra Pradesh comes under this, does this Mumbai comes under this Andhra Pradesh? No, this is not valid, right? So this option should be such a way that if suppose I am selecting Andhra Pradesh, then only Amravati should be visible over here, right? But it is displaying all other cities also. So how I can change these things is if suppose I am selecting Maharashtra, then it should just visible with the Mumbai and Pune only. But it is showing Hyderabad. So if suppose I am selecting Hyderabad, it is taking. And if suppose I am saving, that will save the record as well. This should not happen, that right? So if suppose I'm selecting state, then what is the use of that wrong city, right? It is taking as an Hyderabad for the Maharashtra state. So how we can avoid these things over here? So again, we will go to this employee tab where we have created all the fields, right? So here you can see there is a field dependencies, right? So just click on the field dependencies. Now here you can see there is no field dependencies over here. Now what I need to do, just click on new. Now it is asking which should be the controlling field and which should be the dependent field. Means what? See, as soon as I am clicking on the state as in Maharashtra, the state is will be becoming the controlling field. If suppose I'm selecting Maharashtra, then only city should be visible for the Mumbai and Pune only. Okay, right? If suppose I'm selecting state, then only city will be visible. If suppose I'm sitting city, that means it doesn't mean that it should display the state, right? So for that reason, if suppose I'm selecting state, then city should be visible. So what I will do over here, I will select the controlling field as an I will select the controlling field as an state. So the state will become the controlling field. And in the dependent field, what I'll select? I'll select the city. So here you can see city. Now click on continue. Now here you can see there are multiple states which were you can see over here. Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Telangana, right? So whatever the cities which are coming under this Andhra Pradesh, I will select over there. So just press the control so that you can include each and every value. So just press control and select the cities. So in Andhra Pradesh, it will come with the Amravati. Then in the Maharashtra, it will come with the Mumbai and Pune. And if you are selecting, then it should come with the Chennai. And in the Telangana, it should be displayed as a Hyderabad, right? So we have to choose the cities respective to the states, right? So whatever there is there, just press the control and then select these things. Okay, select the values. Then here you can see there is an include values. Don't forget to include the values. If suppose you are selecting over here and you are directly trying to save this, it won't happen. The changes will not happen over there. So just click on the include values. Okay. So as soon as it becomes in the yellow, that means you have selected the respected city for the respected states, right? So now just click on save. Now you have created one field dependency. If you want to check it, so here you can see controlling field is the state, the city is there. Now let's go back to the application and check whether it is working or not. So let's go over here and let's go to the employee tab once again. Just refresh this page once again. And I'll create one more new record. So if suppose I'm giving some name over here, email ID, somewhat I'm giving, then if suppose I'm trying to save with some name, okay, it won't take it. Okay, I'll show you. Here you can see you have entered the invalid format, right? So why it is showing? Because we have selected the data type as an email ID, right? So that's why it should be in the email format only. Then phone number I've given, and so it can take any number. See, 5 number I'm entering, it will take it. I haven't added anything over here. I will show you that these things also, how you can set these values also. But for now, here we are looking at the field dependencies. So here you can see there is a view all dependencies. Now, if I'm trying to save the cities, it is not happening. Why? Because controlling field is state. So as soon as I'm clicking, as soon as I'm selecting the state, then only city will be visible. If suppose I'm not selecting state, that means it won't allow me to create the city. So if suppose I'm selecting the state as an Andhra, then the city will be only one city is visible. You can see. If suppose I am selecting the Maharashtra, then it will be visible with the Mumbai and Pune only. Correct? Then if suppose I am selecting Tamil Nadu, then it will just show me the Chennai. So in this way, you can create the field dependencies in the perfect manner. Now it is showing me the options. But if suppose I am not giving anything over there, then it won't allow me to create the city as well. Why? Because this state is the controlling field over here. I hope everyone is getting this thing, right? So this is the thing which we are creating. Okay. So that is the thing. Yeah, time is over. I know. Please wait for 2 minutes. Nadim, are you there?
Yes, Shiva.
Uh, do you want to give any information? just give regarding that Slack. Can you please give it?
So yes, Shivam, thank you.
Uh,
So
yes.
yes, participants, there is a Slack channel where you can post all your queries and where you can connect to the mentors to solve your queries. And yes, regarding this completion, you all need to complete the guided projects which are mentioned in the handbook and as well as in the Smart Interns platform. So yeah, so these two things are very important as for the participants. Okay. Yes, Shivam, I'm done from my side.
Okay, thank you, Nadim. One more thing, guys. Please do practice. See, this is a very important thing. Whatever the cohort which you are doing is a very a good platform to learn, right? So just practice on the regular basis. See, Salesforce is having the huge demand over here. If suppose you are doing everything, you will gain the certificate, and what this certificate will help you to get the jobs as well. Why? Because if you are doing these certificates, you will be the active on the LinkedIn. You will be posting something. You will get some badges, super badges. You can show whatever the things which you are doing. Just do the regular basis practice on the trailhead, and do whatever things you can do, and you can show your real time projects whatever you are doing. You can just display that things, as we will be providing you people that guided projects as well. So just follow that things whatever the documents will be sharing, and do some super badges as well. You can simply add that super badges in your LinkedIn profile as well. So please do follow whatever the things which we are providing. Just go on the regular basis, practice hard, and yes, this whatever the certificates which you are gaining, you will definitely you will gaining some benefit of that, right? So yes, that is the thing. This was the thing for today. If suppose I have too fast, please let me know so that I can go slowly as well. And if you are not able to understand, then I am having more ways to explain you people. See, my perspective is that you should understand the things whatever I am explaining, okay? Because this is a very quick session, you should be able to catch the things. That's why I am bit little bit faster, because the time is not that much to cover each and everything in the quick time, right? So please be catchative, okay? That's only the thing which I want to tell at last. So yeah, I can see that lots of people are active. As I can see the chat box, lots of people are asking the questions, or they are responding very quickly. So that is the thing. That only I wanted. Okay. So please be active and please be regular, so that you are not missing the uh, part of it. Okay. So thank you everyone. Have a good day. So we'll be meeting at the same time by tomorrow. We will be seeing more things in the admin part. Okay. So yes, that is the thing. And the links are being shared on the handbooks as well. So you can just go to that handbooks and just go to that specific modules which are given in that prerequisites modules are there. So before going to that super badges, just complete that some prerequisites. So it will help you to complete the super badges. Okay. So thank you everyone. We'll meet by tomorrow. So have a good day and just practice it
Shivam,
as yes.
uh, sorry for the interruption. So yes,
Yeah.
for the participants, uh, those who wanted Slack channel, they need to check their mail. Okay, they already have shared the mail to join the Slack. Okay, so kindly check your mail. Yeah, okay, thank you. Done for nothing.
And yes, recordings will be provided. No need to worry about that. Okay, as we are recording all each and every sessions. Okay, so just don't worry about that. You will get each and every recording session. Okay, uh, that might be the thing. It is not uploaded till now, but yes, these videos are big, so it will take some time to upload all on the Smart Indians platform. Okay, so just don't worry. You will definitely get that. Okay, so fine. Thank you, everyone.